Hi everyone, I am Priyanka Jain. I am a verified educator at the Unacademy Plus platform, and here is a very big news for all of you. Soon we are starting new batch courses. Okay, one of my batch course is starting for the revision of inorganic chemistry. If you are preparing for CSIR NET, you will know that there is an exam on 29th of January. Okay, so there are 2 months left. So we have decided to launch a new batch course, full revision course of the inorganic chemistry. Here we will see full revision with the PYQS. Okay, previous year questions. We will solve the questions. We will see quick revision. All the things you will see here. Okay, this batch course is starting from 8th of December. Okay, and the next batch course that we are starting is starting from 2nd of December, and this is for the chemistry of coordination compounds, chemistry of transition metals. Okay, so here we will discuss about the coordination chemistry. Whole the subject we will discuss from the beginning. Okay, so you will see all the type of questions from the previous year and from the good books also. Okay? Hi students, welcome in chemistry classes. I am Priyanka Jain and you are watching the test series of questions especially for the January 2022's question paper. Okay, so we are preparing here for the incoming 2022 CSIR NET exam. So we are seeing here the previous year questions. Okay, so see here one of the question with concept is from the December 2019's question paper. This question is basically from the chemical equilibrium, or you can see chemical kinetics. Okay, so the question is, consider the gas phase reaction 2A gas plus 3B gas are forming 2C gaseous state at a given temperature. When the 2 moles of A gas are reacting with 2 moles of B, then 0.8 moles of C are formed at equilibrium. Okay, at a total pressure of 2 bar. So the total pressure is 2 bar, right? The value of equilibrium constant Kp of the reaction at the given temperature is closest to. So just we have to find out the here value of Kp. Okay, this is a very basic type of question and you have asked in 4 marks. Okay, so we know that for Kp what you have to do, Kp is you have to find out, this will be equal to Pc square upon Pa square Pb cube, because we have given the reaction in this manner. 2A plus 3B is forming 2C, right? So when you are finding out the equilibrium constant, this will be like this. This PC is the partial pressure of C. Okay, PA is the partial pressure of A and PB is the partial pressure of B. Okay, so in order to find out the value of Kp, you have to know about these partial pressures. Okay, so first thing that you have to find out is the partial pressure of C, A and B. Okay, so what you have to do for this, you have given the total pressure. Okay, the total pressure you have given is 2 bar at equilibrium. Okay, at equilibrium the total pressure is 2 bar. Okay, now what you have to do, okay, you have given the reaction 2A plus 3B is forming 2C. Okay, it means 2 moles of A are reacting with 3 moles of B. Okay, this in this way they are reacting. When the temperature is 0, then this will be 0. Okay, suppose the temperature is now T. Okay, after some time what is happening when we are seeing the reaction at equilibrium? Okay, so here 2x of amount of C is formed. Okay, 2x amount of C will be formed here, right? And here the amount will be now 2 minus 2x and this will be equal to 3 minus 3x. Okay, in this way, right? So now these concentrations are at the equilibrium. Okay, and you have given that at equilibrium 0.8 moles of C are formed. This is written here, 0.8 moles of C is formed. It means this value is equal to 0.8 moles. Okay, and we don't know about the concentration of A and B at the equilibrium, right? So we have given that this value 2x is equal to 0.8. Okay, so x will be equal to 0.4, right? Now we know the value of x. Okay, we know the value of x. Now we can find out these values. So 2 minus 2x, this is the equilibrium concentration of A. Okay, so this value will be number of moles of A. Okay, 2 minus 2x is equal to, you have to find out this value. So you can write down 2 minus 2 into 0.4. this will be equal to 2 minus 0.8, or we can write it 1.2 moles. Okay, these are the moles of A at equilibrium. Okay, similarly you can find out the moles of B. So 3 minus 3x will be equal to 3 minus 3 into 0.4. Okay, 3 minus 3 into 0.4 will be equal to 1.2. Okay, you are finding out this will be equal to 1.8. So at equilibrium the moles of B are 1.8. Okay, so now see here, similarly if you are finding out the moles of C, that will be equal to 2x. So value of 2x will be equal to 2 into 0.4, that will be equal to 0.8 moles. These are the moles of C. Now you know the moles of A, moles of B and moles of C. So you can find out the total pressure. How you can find out the total pressure? For this, firstly you should know the total number of moles. Total number of moles at equilibrium. Okay. So just you have to sum up these all. 1.2 plus 1.8 plus 0.8. Okay, if you are putting these values, now you can find out the value. Value will be equal to 3.8 moles. Okay, so this is the number of moles, total number of moles at the equilibrium. Okay, now we have to find out the partial pressure of A, B and C. Okay, so for that what you have to do, if you have to find out the value of PC, it means partial pressure of C, then it will be equal to 0.8 divided by 3.8 into 2. This is the total pressure. Okay, similarly if you have to find out the value of A, this will be equal to 1.2 divided by 3.8 into 2. Okay, similarly if you are finding out the value of PB, then it will be equal to 1.8 divided by 3.8 into 2. Now you can put out these values here. Okay, so value of KP will be equal to PC square upon PA square into PB cube. Okay, so now you can find out this value. 0.8 divided by 3.8 into 2 whole square divided by 1.2 divided by 3.8 into 2 square, and PV value 1.8 divided by 3.8 into 2. Okay, and whole cube. When you are counting this value, this will be almost equal to 2.4. Okay, so this will be your answer. This is the value of Kp. Okay, let's see the next question from December 2019's question paper. Again the question is from the chemical kinetics. The question is, rate constant of a second order reaction 2A is converting to Z is K2. If the initial concentration of the reactant is A0 and the concentration of the product at time t is x, then a linear function of t with slope K2 A0 is. Okay, so what is given to us? We have given that the reaction is of second order. Okay, and we have given that the reaction is 2A is converting to Z. Okay, and here the rate constant is K2 we have given. Okay, now what thing we have given, that the initial concentration of the reactant is A0. It means we have given this is A0. When the time is equal to 0, then its concentration is equal to A0 and this concentration will be equal to 0, right? Now at the time t, when the time is t, this concentration will be A0 minus x and this will be equal to x. Okay, so for the second order reaction, we know what is the rate constant. K2 is equal, this is the rate equation, K2 is equal to 1 upon AT x upon A0 minus x. Okay, this is, now we can write it in this manner, K2 AT will be equal to x upon A0 minus x. Okay, if you are comparing it with the equation of the straight line, y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, y is equal to mx plus c, you can write it y, this will be equal to mx and plus c, c is equal to 0, this value is now equal to 0. Okay, so this is y is equal to mx plus c. Here one variable is t and the another variable is x upon a naught minus x. Okay, it means this x upon a naught minus x is changing with the time. Okay, and this k2a is equivalent to m is equal to k2a. Okay, this will be our slope. Okay, so the linear function of t here, the linear function of t is x upon a naught minus x. You can write here k to a naught. Okay, this will be a naught. Okay, so the variable here is this one. Okay, this is the linear function of t. So now you can see in option number 3 we have given x upon a naught minus x. This is the right answer. Okay, so in this way you have to do the question. Alright, now see the next question from December 2019's question paper. The question is, if the rate constant for a base catalyzed ester hydrolysis reaction is 0.20 liter mole inverse 1 second inverse 1, the half-life in second of the ester, we have given the initial concentration of ester is equal to initial concentration of base, that is equal to 0.05 moles per liter would be closest to. Okay, now for this reaction we have not given the order of the reaction. Okay, we can find out this. If we want to find out the half-life of the reaction, then we have to find out firstly the order of the reaction. Okay, and how we can find out? See here, we have given the rate constant. Okay, and we have given the units, and we know that the unit of the rate constant is like this: mole 1 minus n liter to power n minus 1 second to power minus 1. Okay, this is the unit of the rate constant. Here n is the order of the reaction. So now you have given the this order. This is given to us. This is liter mole minus 1 second minus 1. Okay, if you are comparing these two, then what you are getting? You are getting 1 minus n is equal to minus 1. It means n is equal to 2. Yani ki it means the order of the reaction is 2. Okay, this is a second order reaction. Okay, so for the second order reaction, the half-life is given by 1 upon concentration, initial concentration of A times K2. Okay, now we have given the initial concentration of the ester, that is 0.05. So we can put this value 0.05 into, we have given the rate constant, that is 0.20. Okay, so just put it, you are getting this value is equal to 100. Okay, so this will be your answer. The half-life is 100. Okay, so these are some questions from the chemical kinetics. I have tried to give you whole the concepts. If you want to see more details, if you want to see the quick reviews, you can see the quick reviews of the chemical kinetics on my channel. Playlist is given to you in the description box. Okay, meets you in the next video. Thank you.